Hey, how's everybody doing? I'm just out here on a nature walk right now, and I was just recording some, videos for the upcoming virtual digital expo. I think there's over 20,000 people registered now for this, and Darren Blatt is the, founder of the Affiliate Ball and now the founder of the Digital Virtual Expo. So we're really excited about it, and I was just out here doing some nature walking, which I like to do a little bit every day, and was just doing some thinking about stuff. So what I want to talk with you about here today is basically what it really takes to succeed as an affiliate marketer long term. We're going to be talking about basically the mindset that you need to take in order to, really see your success come to fruition in the affiliate marketing space, okay? So really, to me, the affiliate marketing journey is nothing more than just a set of micro failures that kind of get stacked on top of each other until finally those micro failures start to basically turn into massive amounts of success. So what does this really look like? So, I started my journey in the internet marketing business in 2012. And for 3 years, basically, we lost thousands of dollars and didn't make any money while we were just trying to figure out how to conduct business. And it was really challenging during this time to basically keep myself motivated to keep going. Because let's face it, like if you've been trying something for 3 years and it hasn't worked out yet, you're going to be thinking about, is this really going to work? Should I give up? Of course, you're going to have those thoughts. Even if you've been trying something for 2 months and you're not having success, those thoughts can start to creep in. And really, this is, this is basically what can separate people that are enormously successful from people that kind of end up not having success, okay? And basically, you need to basically view these micro failures as little obstacles that are basically just little barriers behind your success. And, it's so easy to think of every little problem as just like a catastrophic issue when you're first getting started. Like, let's say that you bought a course and you're learning about running traffic, and all of a sudden you launch an ad campaign and you spend, $100 and don't get any conversions. So, this is probably what happens like 99% of the time when people launch their first campaign. And, to see those numbers so bad at your first go around is going to be so discouraging, right? And you're going to be thinking about, is this even viable? Is this even going to work? Of course, you're going to start making those sort of decisions when things start to go wrong. And of course, it's rightfully so, because you don't want to be spending all of your time doing something that just isn't going to work, right? But the important thing to think about is just how challenging affiliate marketing can be, but also how rewarding it can be when you figure it out. Because affiliate marketing is probably one of the hardest things to master. There's so many technical aspects of it, mastering these ad network algorithms, mastering, copywriting, mastering, image or video creatives, mastering landing page building, mastering email marketing. There's so many skills, right? And how could you expect when you're first getting started to actually succeed in all these areas? Chances are what's going to happen is you're going to start to take action in these different areas. And every time the results are going to be very, very bad at first, because this is just how things work, guys. It's like, it's like if you wanted to be like a professional basketball player and you've never stepped on foot on the court, obviously you're going to be making some mistakes. And, the same mindset has to be taken with affiliate marketing. I mean, Michael Jordan would, sit in his driveway from when he was a youth and just shoot hundreds of free throws every day, just repetition after repetition after repetition for years and years and years and years and years, until finally he had a breakthrough, later on in his career. But, it's just unrealistic to think that you're going to have a massive amount of success even within your first year of affiliate marketing, because just be honest, like there's so many skills to master that for the average person, it's going to take a lot longer. Like I'm not a stupid guy, you know. I'm not the smartest guy in the world either, but I know I'm not dumb. And still for me, it took me 3 years to figure stuff out. So just keep that in mind. Like when I was getting started, I was hearing the same stories from other people. Like I was looking up to other people in the affiliate marketing industry that had been in the industry for like 9 or 10 years, like I am now. And they would tell their story about how it took years of failure for them to finally start making an income. And those were the kind of stories that I really latched onto when I was getting started, because, you know, the overnight riches and the overnight success in the affiliate marketing industry, it just really doesn't exist, guys. I mean, you know, sure, we've trained people in our programs. Sure, people have finished our programs and have done over $10,000 a day within a month of finishing the program. But, you know, it's hard to say that you're really going to be able to get those results without, you know, first, you know, basically learning through trial and error over the course of, you know, many years, or B, getting a mentor that is willing to show you exactly what to do, which, you know, we do in our training programs and stuff like that. But basically what I want to get forward to you guys now today is to basically just reframe your mindset against the immediate success. You know, we live in a world now of such immediate gratification where as soon as you start something, as soon as you throw yourself into something new, as soon as it doesn't start working right away, people want to quit. And it's just a natural human tendency because, you know, naturally we want to really be, you know, putting our effort into the best areas. So what I'm trying to say here, guys, is that you can't be thinking this way. Like, while it's natural to be thinking that, you know, yeah, I want to quit. It's been 6 months and I haven't made this work yet. It's the way that success works is that you have to think opposite the way that your mind is telling you to think. When your mind is telling you this is too hard, I need to give up, that's the time that you need to actually double down even more. You know, when your mind is telling you this isn't going to work, I'm just going to quit and I'm going to start something else. You know, basically how success works is it works a lot like compound interest. Okay, so if you look at if you read the book The Snowball Effect by Warren Buffett, it basically talks about Warren Buffett's career all the way from the beginning, from when he was a teenager, from the first stocks that he bought, all the way up to his, you know, billionaire status that he is today. And, you know, by observing a journey like Warren Buffett's, basically he got rich off of compound interest, where as his wealth was going up in the stock market year over year, he was able to take that wealth and compound that into new investments that were bigger and even more lucrative, okay? So in the same way that investing works in that sense, so does success, where it starts off slowly, but then real success can come very, very, very suddenly, especially when all the things start to align, all your skills start to align, right? So this is exactly what happened with me too. You know, I've talked about this before, but we struggled for 3 years. You know, that's almost like 1,000 days in a row of failure. But after 3 years, we started to have some enormous success. Basically, within 1 month, we went from making no money to making 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month the next month, 30 grand a month the next month, all the way up to $250,000 a month within that same year. And, you know, looking back on the journey now, it's like, of course, it's so easy to give up when you're on day 1,000 of trying something and you're still not seeing results. But the reality is that if you're basically learning from every little micro failure that occurs along the way, then you're really going to be like compounding your skill, right? So the same way that compound interest works in the stock market, the effect of compound skill works in business. So, you know, compound skill, like your skill might start very, very, very slowly and then towards the end just start to really tick up in a big way. And you can use your skill to accomplish exponential things towards, you know, the end of the compound curve. You know, I don't think that I'm there at the, you know, the end of the compound curve. That would be an example of now like where Warren Buffett is, where, you know, Granted, he just lost like $50 billion in the latest stock market crash, but you know, guys like him have been able to now just produce, you know, tens of millions of dollars in returns just in like single year, where, you know, before, when they were first getting started, maybe when they were only, you know, a year into their investment, maybe they're only making a couple $1,000s a year or something, right? So this is what I want to talk with you about today, guys. So don't get discouraged when things aren't going your way. I mean, what you need to do is you need to really latch on to people that are having real success and just start to replicate what they're doing, because this is how you can really shortcut that curve for the compounding success. Basically, how you do it is you find mentors. I mean, for me, when I was first getting started, I really didn't have any money. I mean, I started with about $300 in my bank account. So the mentorship for me was mostly just networking, you know, brainstorming with my brother. I mean, that was it. Just every day, like, what do you think would work today? You know, what do you think we should try today? And just kind of sharing ideas with him. We didn't really have any money to pay for any coach until we had saved up for years. And, you know, Peter and I ended up paying our first mentor, you know, like $3,000 or something for some training. And basically that one mentor, you know, the stuff that he taught us basically turned into that massive success no more than about 30 days later. Okay. So this is it, guys. Like, this is the journey that you need to take to. And it doesn't really matter what you're doing, whether it be, you know, affiliate marketing, you know, cryptocurrency trading, whatever it is. I mean, you know, you need to be able to align yourself with people that have been ahead of you, that have accomplished exactly what you want to accomplish. And you need to start to replicate their activities. You know, find a mentor, ask them every little detail about what they do from the minute that they wake up until the minute that they go to bed. You know, every single little technical aspect, from their personal, you know, morning routine to how they structure their ad campaigns, to how they structure their employees, how they structure their team. And I promise you guys, if you start to do this and you start to actually just replicate what other successful people are doing, then soon enough, you're going to find yourself in the position of success. So anyways, guys, I hope that this is valuable today. Really looking forward to seeing all you guys at the Virtual Digital Expo. I'm going to be speaking on June 3rd at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's free to register. Just go to virtualdigitalexpo.com. Anyways, guys, leave me a like, leave me a comment below, and I'll see you in the next video.